Hello there. We live in a world of sexual diversities. More or less today, for a major part of society, has been accepted. These groups of people, obviously they should live their life, their sexuality, freely, no prejudiced judgments from people. It wasn't so the case 100 years ago, or for 8 years till they were persecuted. How you live it is your business. They say we live in a democracy, and everyone should be treated equally, whatever your ethnic background is, sexual tendency or whatsoever. You should live it freely without being persecuted. Fair enough to this point, but the problem is there are so-called people using this as a political weapon or a political ideology to weaponize and sexually on kids. Probably may have had from Texas. There's been a bit of a riff-raff of a drag queen doing a striptease in front of kids in a gay bar. And somehow these so-called parents and guardians of these kids, they bought these kids. They weren't 15 or 16 years old. They were about 5 or 6 or 7. Take part in a so-called show. And also there was this angry, what you might call it, parents. One of these kids was running after this drag queen. And obviously, it was contesting this person. You have no decency. On these grounds, yes, the parents are right, and they have the right until their kids are minors, how they should be educated. When they're 18 or reach the legal age of consent, they can basically do what they like in the sense of what sexual things they feel strongly. They are free to do so, no problem. But leave the kiddies alone. Do not indoctrinate them into this thing, because their minds are not sexually mature enough to understand, ask questions in a way. Probably when they're more bigger, 15 or 16 or 14, one can say in the hour of sex education in biology, this could be a subject discussed. How come there are people in this world who are like this? It's a good thing. They should be aware, the youth, about sexuality, basically, because okay, we're not all the same. Okay, fair enough. You feel like that, you like that. We should respect it, we should accept it. But having these so-called drag queens coming in primary schools, as happened in America, pushing certain agendas to, I don't know, kids of 4, 5, 6 or 7. is not right. When they reach the age of consent, or mentally sexually more mature when they are in their teens, also they start exploring their sexuality, and they probably discover they have a tendency for this. Okay, fair enough. But do not brainwash little kids, because you just only turn people against each other, and these are what certain people want in this world. A war between two factions